It's not material you can work with. You have to kill the butterfly. You have to spray shelters inside your heart. Let the butterflies die. You understand?
Wow. Animal cruelty. This is animal cruelty.
I promise you guys, no animals were hurt.
When you were saying butterfly, kill them, I'm like, oh my god, this innocent butterfly, what have they done? But I get
they're leading you astray.
I get you, but here's the thing.
Okay.
You know, have you actually dated anybody for benefits before? Because sometimes it's like you want this is the kind of people that you want, but the kind of people that are coming to you are not the kind of people that you want. But then they have some benefits that you can take from them, and you know how value.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? I'm having like a deja vu moment right now. The truth is, I have never dated anybody for benefits yet. Yes, it's the truth. See, I feel like people that are watching this, you will soon find out that I don't really have any F's to give. To be honest, I am who I am. I am that I am. I am as I am.
I don't know what's going on here, but I don't know what to do.
So when I say yet, it's because maybe I didn't see a reason when I had something to do with somebody. It was because of how the person made me feel about myself. Very supportive. We knew how to communicate so well. See, up to today, my guy, I've not seen anybody with whom I communicate that effectively with. It's just so, the communication was top notch, and for one day we didn't raise voice at each other. Like, we didn't ever get to the point where we were raising voice. We will be fighting here. Do you know, we will be fighting here. Like, maybe this is another human being seated, and we are here together on this couch. We are fighting, but nobody knows. But that's the level of maturity. You understand? So I mean, that's everything that I feel it should entail.
Okay, so for me, I feel like I've dated for benefits before. And benefits for me, you know, is not like, you know, just for I'm dating this guy because of his money. I want to take his money, he has money. No, it's not really about that. For me, I think I've dated for benefits, and the benefits that, you know, sometimes you don't know it. That's why I always say that there's no such thing as unconditional love.
True, I agree.
So it's like you're dating a guy and you're saying to yourself, I'm dating him because I love him. But reality is sometimes you love this guy maybe because of how much structure he brings to your life. That's benefit. Or I love this guy because of how, you know, how he communicates with me, how he uplifts me, you know, or how he helps my career grow. You know, there's a reason why you love him sometimes. And that's why I always say there's no such thing as unconditional love. It comes to, I don't mean like relationships, basically.
Are you my father?
No. Okay, I don't mean like between parents.
It's you you're actually defending. I love it.
No, but I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear so that anybody who's listening will not say, but God loves me unconditionally. What she's saying now, then I'm not going to start begging you. I don't want to just come and beg you and meet you. But I'm just saying it because when it comes to relationships, you are picking whoever you're picking for a reason. That's the benefit that you're getting from that person. It's like, okay, so, you know, I like this guy. You know, when I talk about my career, he inspires me to want to do more, want to be more. I'm dating him because I think he's good for me. That's a benefit. It doesn't always have to be
okay, fine.
money.
So you just did my reasons and everything. I tried to say that because this person I talked about can communicate properly, it's a benefit, and that's the reason I want.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's all. Oh my goodness, my God. Okay, so let's talk about what next after a breakup.
What next after I break up? Now,
because a lot of people break up with whoever it is that they're dating, and it's as if they're thrown into limbo. Right?
I've been there before, so I think I can actually talk about it. Heartbreak is not funny. You know, when people come out and say breakfast, national cake, you talk to everybody, you're singing, you're laughing. Is it funny? What's funny? What's funny?
Wow, this one pain now.
What is funny? Like, we're laughing about what's funny. Do you understand? They show the video.
Sorry.
Sorry, don't cry. But I'll actually say the opposite. I'll say to you, if you're actually in a situation where they actually broke your heart, please cry. Let it all out. It's heartbreak. It breaks your heart. How is this supposed to be?
Let me tell you another perspective to heartbreak. You know when you are the one that ended things.
Even then,
everybody now makes it seem like you will not hurt because you're the one that ended things.
Really? So you're gonna hurt if you're the one that ended things?
But so you're one of those people that believe in that stereotype.
I thought that if you are the one that ended things, you should be happy. You got what you wanted.
No, it's not about that. Oh my goodness, for you to be in a relationship with someone, it means you like that person. It means you love that person.
Okay.
But at some point, wait, see, oh my God.
I will pour my anger on you. I will pour my anger on you.
But sometimes,
but
sometimes you get to a point in a relationship where you feel like
it's not going anywhere.
It's not going to go anywhere.
Oh my God.
Do you understand? You get to a point and you see that as much as this person is a good person, he's better on his own. And if we're together, there are certain things that I expect will happen. And this person is not willing to give this. And I'm not willing not to have this.
Yes.
So it's better we just
compromise.
When we reach a point where we cannot compromise, what do? Because you're not compromising. I'm being very vengeful. I feel neglected and disrespected or not taken care of. While you're like, what's the big deal now? Why is this person making it a big deal? You're feeling frustrated and everything. It just starts to breed toxicity. So what's the point? Right? Somebody has to do it. We both know that it's not working. So somebody has to take it on the person's shoulder and break up.
But there are people that they've broken up with other people. Everything was going fine.
And they just break up.
Up until the morning when the girl was getting married to another man. And then, in fact, they didn't even break up. The guy didn't even break up with the guy. He's the guy that saw the pictures of our wedding online. And he called the girl and said, how far now? But I'm your boyfriend. Like, who are you marrying? And the baby's like... So let me. I'm sorry. I don't think that has ever happened, but it's just sad.
It has happened. It has happened.
End these days. They end in funny ways.
What's the most dramatic way you've ever heard, like, a relationship? I said heard because it probably hasn't happened to you.
Okay, probably heard that a relationship has ended.
Yeah. How?
The guy saw. Okay, so now there was a very popular story that was online very recently. The guy, the Uber driver of somebody was driving, and then all of a sudden he just opened his phone and saw his girlfriend getting married in the East. But you can imagine how much pain that guy was. And the story was funny because he was like, he went to drop her at the park. She's like, I want to just go and visit home, blah, 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 blah. So he said, okay, let me drive you to the park. He dropped her at the park 2 days prior. And the next thing, her wedding pictures are all over the place.
Oh my goodness.
It's not funny.
It's your audacity for being dating someone else and your pictures are plastered everywhere.
Do you get? And I'm sure that they never actually had like a conversation. Every time, even if you're going through heartbreaks, as far as you have someone who's mature enough to say, come, let's sit down and talk about this. I think this is not going anywhere. I think as hard as it is, it's also very important to appreciate that level of maturity. Yeah. Because people have the most funny ways of ending relationships these days.
My goodness, sometimes you just you see, like, you people are dating, you see that no more texting. Or no more calling.
That ghosting is wrong.
You just ghost the person. Ghosting is very Especially, wrong. I think this type of breakup happens during early stages of like getting to know someone. Before you know it, you start ghosting the person.
Now that's even different because you guys have not started dating yet.
So no, you have started dating. You've said, okay, we're dating, and then all of a sudden you start like you just do withdrawal method, and then you're not calling as much. If you're not as much, you're not calling, you're not texting. This person is one constantly texting. Most times you dodge the call. Sometimes you pick the call and it's like, I'm busy.
That's how
That's like breakup.
That's the beginning. That's even the beginning. People don't come when people start when they start getting busier and they're not giving you as much attention. That's to show you that it's coming to an end. That's a sign. I'm just telling people out there who don't know that that's a sign. And then
baby, stop the crying is a sign of a time.
But I want to ask you, Tiny. You know, we talk about all of these things, but when it gets to the point where you've broken up with this person.